Hello, and welcome back to the Bitter BM podcast. I'm Felicia, your Bitter BM, and here I speak about all the things that made me bitter, but transformed me into the person I am today. So I just want to start off by wishing everyone a happy new year. I hope that your 2025 went well, and if it didn't, I grant you the strength to continue to be great during 2026 and beyond, because that's what it's really about, right? It's really about, becoming and transforming into your better self, regardless of whatever obstacles life puts before you. So, something interesting happened over the holidays. I'm officially 40 years old. I've been rounding up for the entire year of 2025 just so I could get accustomed to saying that I'm 40 years old. Because if I'm going to be honest, really and truly, it's a little bit of it feels surreal for me to say that I'm 40 years old because one, I have two adult children that are 24, turning 25 in a couple months, and turning 21 in a couple months, and I am only 40. And by the grace of God, I've actually made it. And the past 25 years have been so hectic, eventful, but I can feel like I learned all the lessons I was supposed to learn. And I am 40 years old, drama free. I'm at peace with myself. I'm happy with the life I have. I'm happy to see my kids excelling, growing into adulthood, and about to have a fantastic future. Me as well. So let's get into what we did for the holidays. First of all, I no longer celebrate Christmas. For a couple years, I can't tell you the last time I bought a Christmas tree. I feel like it's been closer to 10 years that I have not had a Christmas tree in my house. And that's really because once my kids got older, I really didn't find it necessary to buy a tree and do all that traditional Christmas stuff. The only thing that I really do that I would say is with tradition is to make a dinner. And even this year, the Christmas dinner, I was like, I am not killing myself in the kitchen to make all these meals. Mind you, when I do make like a Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, it'll last us for the entire week. And the meal that I did make for Christmas, it did last us for the entire week. And it was non-traditional. I didn't do the turkey and the mac and cheese. Actually, no, I did do mac and cheese. Basically, what I made was a seafood boil. That was the meal for Christmas. Seafood boil with a mac and cheese. It lasted us an entire week. And that was it. I'm no longer interested in going all out, spending hours in the kitchen. There's literally only three of us in my house. Nobody comes over for Christmas dinner. We don't go anywhere, but my kids do expect to eat. That's the one expectation they have over a special holiday. They want to know what's being made. And I was okay with that. Everybody was okay with that. There was no exchange of gifts. I do give them like some funds for, and listen, I'm very strict on the money I give them over Christmas. Any money I give them over Christmas, it's not to spend, it's not to shop. Shop with your own money. If I give you money over Christmas, you put it towards something that is going to benefit your future. So that was it. That was Christmas. So how do I feel about turning 40? I feel great. I feel like I'm finally at a point in my life where I feel settled. I feel at peace and one with myself and all of my accomplishments that I've made so far. And I'm so excited for the future. I was telling my eldest the other day, like, I've never felt so invigorated and excited about my future. Like, there was always some obstacle in the way, always some goal I was working towards, primarily getting a better paying job. And now that I have that, it's allowed me to actually work on bigger dreams that I have, which was always the goal. Like, I always was able to recognize where I was in a space where that was holding me back or preventing me from excelling or growing. And a lot of times when I've had to sort of cut away from that, cut away from people, cut away from the job that I felt was holding me back, it hurt. It hurt. But I always knew that there were bigger things in play, bigger goals and bigger dreams that I had deep inside that I knew I wasn't going to be able to accomplish if I stayed where I was at. So, in the past 25 years, from 15 to 40, I have grown tremendously, and I'm so happy for all of the experience that I've had, all of the people that have come and gone. Everyone has played an important role in my development, and I'm grateful for that. I'm excited to be getting older, and I actually have a goal. My grandmother, my mother's mother, is 86, and with the grace of God, I will be making it to 86 and beyond. I don't have a problem with getting old. Like I've always said, I want to see everything I could possibly see. I don't want my life to be cut short. I don't want to be unlucky like that. I want to get old. I want to see if I'm going to have grandkids. I want to see like who's going to have kids in my family. I want to be able to like develop on my relationships that like are so broken, and I'm not as close with anybody in my family, to be honest. And I feel like with time, I will be able to build better relationships, and I need time to do that. So I'm excited to see what the future holds.